Yo, good morning, everybody. We are back. I'm about to go for my morning run. Um, Market looks like it wants to take off, so I'm gonna try to assess my short positions. If they don't go against me too much, I can still wait it out because I'm still not sold on everything going up. But if it doesn't hold, if we should really rock it up, then yeah, I'll cut my positions and reassess the market when we get to new levels. But let's go ahead and get that running.
Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Dale's got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack.
All right, finished the workout. Went to the gym. Some cuties at the gym, man. Wow. But about to get back to the desk and get the market going. But I'm looking at some of the news, and the market is up. So some of the feelings I'm feeling, I'm feeling that my short positions I should have gotten rid of a lot sooner. But the type of trading that I do, right? I focus more on the long-term perspective. So I technically have time on the options. So as long as they don't go in the opposite of my direction that much, I won't lose that much, right? So, and I still have time for it to play out. So even at the open, I'm gonna probably feel some pressure because my stuff's gonna be down. But I'm gonna probably try to sit there and hold tight until at least the end of the day to see if the trend is confirmed, and then maybe even into a Wednesday, because honestly the week is still young and I'm a weekly trader guy, so we'll see. Not that bad of a position that I thought I was going to be in. The only thing's really down that I'm holding, Disney. I kind of wanted to average in Disney anyway, so I'm happy that we're pulling back a little bit. So maybe I'll buy another Disney. Let's see where Disney's contract's at right now. Right now the contract's at 67, which I'm up on it 46%. So yeah, I wouldn't mind adding on to this, because then if I add on to this, net liquidity will be at 1400, but I can still wait because I want to see how this week turns out. If we get some more downward draft, right? The Boeings, it's kind of sad because now the Boeings are no longer break even. I'm pretty sure I'll be down on Boeing. Yeah, I'm down 4% now, and it's down a little bit more. So we'll see about this one. I won't average in yet until I see strength in Boeing. Um, yeah, it's not that bad. I thought I was going to be in a worse position. SLB, I don't like to see that down, but SLB still, as long as it can take over 42.32, we have a chance that we can hold that a little bit longer. I love to see AVA go down right now. I really want this to go red more. Um, we're kind of chilling though. Some of them that are up, Neo again. I wish I had more Neo. Snapchat's up. I still have two Snapchats. So I might get rid of one Snapchat because I do think downward pressure's maybe coming soon. So we'll see. I might get rid of one to Snapchat. I don't like to see Netflix up. I just saw Netflix up and now it's gone. I like to see CCL. We got into that earlier. And TLT. TLT up is also a really good play. And CELH. So we're not in the worst of positions. CVS is up too. Yeah, we're not in the worst of positions. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. So we got 2 more minutes till kickoff. Let's sit tight. All right, game time. So once again, always sort by day, see what's going on. Up. I like to see TLT up. TLT up 5% in total, but 42 on the day. Right, we got the what is that? CELH. CELH up. I like to see it up 26 bucks. Starbucks, those puts are up now. So how are the puts up when Starbucks is green? Makes no sense. So those puts, yeah, they have a high spread, so those will end up going down shortly. TLT, I want to kind of see TLT. Let's see how you're shaping out right now. TLT coming back to the 8 moving average here. So yeah, as long as it holds that, we can still hold this play. Snapchat up $8 into the 46 range. 46% up. TNA up $8, which is the 7% there. CGC chilling. Yeah, nothing to take home yet. Let's see what we're losing out on the most. CBS from losing out on a little bit. Oh, it just disappeared. Um, yeah, we're not really losing out on too much right now. But we'll see how we never know how that can change. Let's see how the SPY's moving right now. SPY, did it make an all-time high? SPY did not make an all-time high. Got really close, but it's starting to form a nice red candle at the highs here. So something to kind of be aware of. Walmart, I love to see Walmart go down. Yeah, I want to see some of these guys come down. So we still have these plays. Let's be very, very patient. Very, very patient. I'm gonna go back to my to all of my charts and watch list. So TLT up, CI, SPY puts are back up. They are back up in action. I like to see it. So those SPY puts never really. I mean, yesterday they were up 30% and then they went down to zero. So I could have took the 30%, averaged in, right? But that's more like being day trading in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm trying to perfect my swing trade approach and trying to perfect getting into a position, having confidence in that position, and letting it play out. Um, Doing all the back and forth, you miss just so much opportunity doing all that. But you also, if you're really good at going back and forth really fast, you also can make a lot really quickly. Um, so there's no denying that. So yeah, Snapchat is doing one of the best and Neo in the day. I don't have Neo, but Snapchat's up, so TLT. Ooh, TLT climbing. I like to see it climb. Kind of wanted some Roku. Ooh, we have that PayPal. I know we have PayPal. Yep, PayPal's in here. CVS is retracting. That's okay. That's a free contract. I'm gonna hold that till it gets too big to ignore, or we get to 30 days on expiration. um, SPY puts are coming up. I like to see it. I like to see it. TLT calls are coming up. I like to see it. I like to see it. We're back in business here. Um, what are we looking at? Kind of averaging into Disney, or we were considering that, right? So I'm still considering it. I'll wait till the end of the day though to do something like that to buy more positions. Uh, CVS really giving up, but that's okay. It had 2 day run, so it's okay for it to pull back. Abbott pulling back, but that's just I think because the spread's so big. The Netflix. Do I have more faith in the Netflix? Oh man, Netflix is back to the top. I really don't want it to hold this top, so Netflix might be something I get rid of just because we're already down 18%. Oh wow, I'm down big on CLHs too. TLT climbing, SPY puts climbing. Dang, SPY puts are back up to that 30%, guys. SPY puts are climbing. Is the SPY giving up? Are you giving up, SPY? Is it time to sit on the brakes just a little bit? Oh yeah, if the SPY can break some of these levels, it's gonna be good. And yet again, these are just the outweigh. SPY contracts just can be so powerful. I probably need to focus on SPY puts a lot more and not puts, but just SPY contracts in general. SPY contracts, IWM contracts, QQQ contracts. I think those are just going to give you so much more volatility on small moves, right? Uh, yeah, CVS down here. Some soon tell me that CVS is going to be a take profit day, so we'll see how low these come down to. Because honestly, I will. The play's not over on CVS. Yeah, the play is not over. The play just started. So if it comes back down to these levels, or even to this middle of this bar, back down to 60, I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload for sure. Maybe different contracts, different strikes, but we're reloading for sure. TLT giving us that move to the top. I like to see it coming up. Yep, we're still at Gucci there. Anything down that I wanted? Let's see. Workhorse plug, nope. TNA. I already averaged in the TNA and not gonna get a second contract there. Space, Mara, JP Morgan. I did want a bank, right? Banks were on my radar. Ooh, I wanted some Target. Target was on my radar. So I might pick up Target later at the end of today. What else we got? Microsoft, Disney, Bank of America. I wanted some Bank of Americas. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wait because that might look like it can't hold through. I wanted some Abbott too. How are we on the Abbott? We're up still 13%, so we could average in. We're not that far from the target, so we could average in. All right, SPY puts are coming up. I'm at 45%. I'm pretty sure the SPY puts will yeah, if we get any more red here, it's gonna get juicy. I could take a day trade on it because I see the negative momentum forming. Oh yeah. Huge negative momentum off the 5 minute into the 15. Yeah. So yeah, if it breaks this 15, man, it has 7 more minutes to show us if it can hold that or not. But yeah, if it breaks that 15 minute, that's gonna be really good. All right, guys, it's getting beautiful. Do you see the 100% on the SPY puts? So here's like a little breakdown of that SPY put. That's zoomed in a little too far. We're kind of coming down. What would be perfect for this week's setup is if this candle looks exactly like this candle. If it comes down to right here, closes on the week there, then that is a good reversal sign that we have more downward pressure, right? Um, I will get rid of this contract today. It's at the 100% mark. We take those only on the days where you see everything forming. Um, Maybe on that day you hold until you can get a better percent. So basically, this is how it's looking. Huge doomsday candle coming off of the 200 moving average on the 5 minute chart. We're breaking it on the 15 minute chart, which is looking great. The 30 minute chart, let's check out the 30 minute chart. 30 minute chart, yep, we have a lot of room to go down until we get to the 200 moving average, and then also um yep, and it's a lot more space too until we get to the 100 moving average, right? So this is, I believe, is a very good position. We just might have to wait a little bit. It's only been 24 minutes. So I say we at least give it the first hour to 2 hours, see where we're at. That's probably a good position to trim. If it looks like it's going to, because the first 2 hours can make the full move and then maybe it goes back up a little bit. But if it comes down a little bit, then goes back up into the second hour, then the last hour might be the big drop. So we're gonna wait right now. It's still printing, coming down. What's really cool is also my other puts are playing along too now. Avogo's playing along, 8%. Starbucks is playing along. Netflix just popped up on here, so it's playing along. And here's the other cool thing about the portfolio. The whole market's about to go red, and I have all my puts are up here, but look at all my calls. All my calls are down here. But look at the damage it's doing to me. It's barely doing any damage to me. That's because I have time on my side and I have contracts that are far out. When contracts start working in your favor, they'll print. But if they don't work in your favor, but you still have time on them, as long as it's not a huge move, you're not going to lose that much money. It's kind of a win-win scenario. This is why I prefer swing trading over day trading. But let's go ahead and just relax, see what happens, see what plays out with my big moves, big movers, big runners right now. We'll come back in the next hour, about 30 minutes at the first hour mark, 30 minutes, and then we probably will even wait to see what happens by the second hour mark. All right, guys. So I do want to just take a moment to review this play here I made on the SPY and kind of solidify why exactly I am still sticking to options are supposed to be sold in the morning and bought later in the day, right? And here's why. So I just sold my SPY puts this first position right here. I just sold these SPY puts for 120% profit right here at this mark here. I just sold it right in here. Oh wait, no, don't register that. Ugh, it registered it. Come on, pen, work. All right, there we go. So I just sold it here. Oh my God, that pen is massive. That's what she said. All right, let's try that again one more time. All right, here we go. Boom. I just sold the contract here. Same contract, same everything at 120%. When this first move happened here, that contract was actually up 100 and like 40%. It was up 140%. Now you're telling me we go down another dollar in my direction and it's only up 120% at that point in time. So, is it coincidental that at this point in time it's 10:05, right? Which is you're not at that hour mark yet. 10:30 would be your first hour mark. Um that the contract was highest in that first hour, even though afterwards you still get a continuated move to the downside in your favored direction and you still lose that money and it's only been a difference of 50 minutes, right? Could you say that that was the time decay? You could, but really on a 17-day option expiration day, I have plenty of time on this. 50 minutes between 17 days really doesn't add up. It's because the volatility in the mornings juice the contracts the fastest. That's when you should be selling your winning plays, not buying. All right. Buy at the end of the day, guys. It's going to change your lifestyle. But that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and go out and get some coffee, go relax at a cafe or something, and we'll check back in later on the portfolio, the last hour. I am watching Avigo. Avigo is looking good. Um, Avigo though, I feel like I have some time on this, and like on the spy, I also had some time too, but I don't want to I mean, 120% is still, that's part of the rules. As soon as you get your first 100%, take it and let that one go. Now I have a free spy position till that's going to expire in 17 days. If the market decides to collapse in the next 3 days, those SPY options are going to print. If it doesn't decide to collapse and it goes back and it reverts and we're up back at all-time highs, then so be it. I didn't lose any money, right? Um, Avigo. So, yeah, I like what's Abigail. Abigail is starting a huge, nice from the 15-minute busting down. 30-minute, we're hitting some support on the 30-minute, so we might get a bounce off here, but the 4 hour looks great to continue to the downside. In the daily, we have that 163. So 163 I could see it getting some support. So I'll keep an eye on these contracts. If they end up getting to 163, we'll see what the percent is on them. They're just far from that 100%, but it is getting close to my max position size, right? Right now, my max position size is 300. I don't really want to go above that. So if this gives us maybe a 50% and it's above our max position size, then I will trim one contract if that's the case. Other than that, TLT looks good. SLB finally turned around. Boeing was actually a really, really interesting play. Boeing, Boeing, man, was a good buy in the morning, um, for these calls because Boeing was down 3% and now it's up 1%. That is a massive, that is a massive, reversal. And when those reversals happen, usually can mean that's the end of a trend. Because now we just made an all-time new low and a huge push up to the upside. So honestly, I could be looking into getting averaging into the Boeing contracts later tonight. Um, because yeah, Boeing already it was down. These contracts were down 20%. Now they're up 7%, and for that to happen in a day and in an hour or two, that lets me know uh, a big hedge fund, a whale came to play. So we're at 27% on at Netflix. Netflix has finally gone positive, guys, and I'm loving what Netflix is doing as well. We're getting this rejection off of the 200 SMA pushing down, another one on the 15-minute pushing down. On the 30-minute here, you can barely see that. We're going to hit some support here. So maybe the 30-minute supports it for a little bit, see if it breaks it. On the daily, though, we also have the 695 as support. So honestly, if we can get under 695, it's smooth sailing if we can't get under 695. But we have all week. We have all week on this because I'm still playing the overall macro trend here. It's at these highs. It's about to hit the 15-minute and the 50-minute. So it might come down to 152 by the end of the day. It might. There's no guarantee. Yeah, it has resistance here. So let's just be patient on this. I'm going to come revisit it at the end of the day. I think that's the best play here. Just revisit it at the end of the day. Other than that, snow's up that 55%. I like to see that. Our CBS, the contract that we made free, is now pulling back, which is okay. Guys, this is free money here. I don't, I'm not going to let it go to zero, but I have 108 days, right? So I'm going to at least wait until it's at 30 days. Unless it gets above my max position size, I will wait until it gets to that 30-day mark to make a decision. Or if I just see a whole shift in market sentiment, then that's another reason to jump the ship. Um, Other than that, though, we are relaxing. Time to go for a walk, get some coffee, enjoy the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I will tap in with you guys later. Peace.
Hey, what's up? Uh, Doing a post market or end of the day market update here. Boeing didn't fall all the way down and break a low. Had trouble with this 8 moving average though, so I'm gonna go ahead and average in there because we do have a powerful engulfing candle at the lows. Bringing our total position under the max risk. Myrna was the next one. Same ordeal, but I think this one is a little weaker. Yeah. Myrna, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on, especially as the week unfolds. And going into next week, it does look a lot weaker than Boeing. And the last position I decided to average into. So now I've I've averaged in a second time into TNA. It came down to its 20 simple moving average and bounced off very nicely. So this one does have more implied volatility, which means you're paying more for the premium, but there's still so much time on it. We have time on our side, so that is it. All the positions I made towards the close. I will catch you guys later.